Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. And folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you.
What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing on this Friday evening? We are here to critique people's printers. We're going to make fun of them. So if you aren't ready for that, don't send your printer in. If you already did, well, I guess I should have been clearer. So it looks like the first submission, I'm going to go through these in the order they were received. They do come in as tickets in our system here. So the first submission is from a Mr. Jonathan Barnes, and based on his email extension, looks like he's over in the UK. So we're going to go over this, and then we're just going to go through and critique, and then at the end, of the stream, we're going to put all of them into our system for a vote. So Krista, if you're watching, I know you're watching. Basically, maybe let's make like a running list that you can send me, and I'll copy and paste into our bot. So the first one's going to be Mr. Jonathan Barnes. So that'll be the first one. Rant a little. I don't really have much to rant about today. I know, it's surprising. So, yeah, I have, if you guys notice, before we get started, I have been working on the Ender 7 here. As you can see, I have put crimp ferrules on all the power connections. We got rid of all the tinned wires, the ones going to the separate drivers, the board, and the bed. They were all tinned. And I basically just have to get the easy ABL mount made, and we'll be launching that product soon, so you guys can uncreality your Creality Ender 7. So, all right. Let's see. So Jonathan Barnes is the first person here. So go ahead and switch over. We're going to take a look at this lovely contraption here. Okay. So now what I would like to know here is, did we start off by trying to color theme and then we had to print the handle and we just said, that's what's in the printer. We're just going to run that. We had a nice little theme going here. You can see he had printed this in that green translucent. Looks like this looks like a piece for a spool holder, and then we've got little covers here as well, and then this just throws it all off. Tisk. Let's see. All right, lack enclosures. We haven't seen those before. They're about as common as an Ender 3, which is, I mean, I guess fitting because, you know, there's an Ender 3 in the photo too. And it looks like he got stuffed out by the laundry room here, because there's an iron. I don't know if he's using that to preheat his bed. Maybe he just needs a little more oomph, or if that's for laundry. So I guess while you're waiting for your print to get done, you can go ahead and iron your clothes. I mean, it'd be great. I mean, so if your printer catches on fire, you also will be making an insurance claim for your washer and dryer as well. So, which I think is also plugged into the same power strip as the printer. Is that correct what I'm saying here? Who cares? I guess maybe your guys circuit breakers out there are a little more choochy than us here in the US. I know you guys are on 220 or 240. So, but yeah, let's see. What do we have here? So yeah, this is definitely in the laundry rooms, because unless you're having these as a snack, I don't know why there'd be basically a knockoff Tide Pods by your printer here. And maybe this is also a recycling area as well. Possibly gardening. There's a lot going on in this one little area. Is this outside? This is like weird. There's brick here. It almost looks like it's outside. It's weird. Cable management is like, what is going on here? We've got a feed tube here, but we also got a PTFE. I guess we just said, screw it. We're not going to put the PTFE in one continuous length. Unless we're feeding from the top. Are we feeding from the top? Yeah, it looks like we're feeding from the top. So I guess we were too lazy to remove our stock Bowden tube. That's what this is. Look at that. We got all this work done in this printer. We just said, screw it. We're leaving the Bowden tube in here. And then the power supply, we'll just let this hang out over here. And it's not a mean well. So, yeah, definitely higher chances of spontaneous combustion here on this printer. I do see we got a Sunlu filament dryer, which I've been playing with mine. It seems to work pretty well, so I can't really dig on that. But yeah, all right, let's see. Let me pull up the next set. So make sure we log that. It's Mr. Jonathan. He's submission 20842. It's our ticket number. I'm going to go ahead and close that ticket out. And we're going to come back here, and we're going to look at the next one. Oh, it's our own guy, Tor. Oh, we're going to have some fun with this one. Let's see. Tor uploaded an image of his X-ray, because he's gotta boast that he did all of this, he did all of this when his arm had a fracture in it. So let's see. I need to I need a, he made this difficult. He zipped everything up, and so now I got to unzip the files to a folder. You automatically get a ding there, Tor, for making it more difficult. So, Tor is in California, so I'm assuming he repurposed his pot growing tent for a printer enclosure. I mean, hey, whatever works. If you got to print some ABS, you got to print some ABS. You got to do what you got to do. So, let's see. We got a wannabe Voron here. Is what I'm looking at here. Like he's like, I want a Voron, but I don't want to spend 100 hours building one. So we're just gonna go with the Mercury. We're gonna go with the Mercury 1 kit. So I mean, it works. Now, okay. Why the hell is your LCD screen all the way at the back? I see you have the Octodash up front, but you literally have access to all of our parts that we sell, and you couldn't be bothered to order a longer LCD cable to move your LCD up front. Why? Why? What is going on here? And there's just like, I mean, I can't really dig on you too much for all your crap because my enclosures look pretty bad. But we changed the bed springs out and just threw them on the ground in here? Is that it? Like, it's a Creality tent, not a Creality tent, pot tent. I mean, they're basically the same thing. It's all branding, you know? So, I mean, it was a 50-50 shot. I didn't know if Tor actually had the Creality one or if this was a legit Grow tent he repurposed. So, I mean, all in all, the cabling looks pretty good. I see we got cable chains. Looks like we just kept the stock Ender 5 bed wiring here. Why bother doing anything special with that? I mean, if it works, I guess we're going for function here. So, yeah. Anyways, let's switch back over. So, the question is, what is a stronger smell, Tor, your cannabis plants or ABS fumes? I'm really curious to see. And also, since he sent it in, I'll share it since he sent this in. So this is his X-ray. Oh, you can't really see it in this photo, can you? I saw another. I think it was like right here. But yeah, kid like cut Tor off on, I think it was his longboard, and yeah, he built that whole Mercury 1 kit with a fractured arm or shoulder. What do they say? I can't remember which portion you damaged. So, all right, let's go back to the submissions. Who's the next one? We've got Printed Visions, which I know is my boy Gabe. I'm curious to see what pile of steaming crap Gabe sent us, because I've seen Gabe's printers. Okay, they are some of them are quite rough. Opening the images, we got 2 photos here. They're getting pulled down, so now I can go ahead and share this. This is Mr. Gabe / 3D Printed Visions. And Gabe finally got his multi-mount set up. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you, Gabe, for finally get that up and running. What do we got going on here? I mean, this is kind of cheating. You guys are supposed to submit crappy builds. And aside from, like, maybe I would probably do... Oh, this is a very high-resolution image. Wow, we got to pan around. Aside from maybe doing something slightly different here for the cable management, this actually isn't too bad. This is actually fine to do as well if you guys are looking for a strain relief point on like our Tough Extruder V2 or what's the word I'm looking for, or like a BMG. You can actually use the little tension here on the arm for a strain relief. It actually works pretty well. It doesn't hurt anything. So let's see. There's got to be something we can nitpick on here. There's always something. Am I right? There's always something. But he's very meticulously like, here's the thing, Gabe. I have seen your printers. They're never this clean around the printer. So I think you cleaned up before you actually sent the picture in, okay? Yeah, it's a little too clean. I don't think you're gonna win this this competition of crap. I'm just saying. You kind of shot yourself in the foot there. So let's see. The next one is from Tanker475. Mr. Tanker475. I don't know, I'm just going to assume since your name is Tanker, maybe you drive a truck. I don't know. Oh my God. This is... Is this a child's printer? Or are we just really obsessed, creepily obsessed with Pikachu? Holy cow. I mean, okay, I'll give you... What? Well, one, okay, there's no high voltage here. This is a KP3S. There's no high voltage here. But I think maybe you're going along with the Pikachu theme. We've got a step down strap to the power supply, and we do have something legitimately probably dangerous here. I don't know if you guys see this. This is something that I think it comes up every single roast stream. If you notice, the power supply here is got this big fan on here. I can't tell if he's removed the metal housing, but if he did, you should not do this, because that metal housing keeps all the sparkies inside if things go south. That's the main reason why you don't want to replace the housing here with a printed part, because you're replacing metal with plastic. So that is potentially dangerous. I can't tell based on the pictures if he removed it. I think he did, but I can't tell from the photos here. But if you guys see people on Thingiverse doing stuff like this, this is not a recommended thing to do, just because it is a safety risk, because you're replacing the metal enclosure with a plastic one. And I don't know if you guys know, but plastic is a lot more flammable than metal is. So these are cute prints. I will give this. This would be like a good little machine if you had like a kid and they just love Pokemon. But I mean, if this is an adult, I'm kind of questioning the choices here that were made on this printer. A ketchup bottle on the part fan. Do you want to eat Pikachu? I don't know. What's the story of the ketchup bottle? I don't understand. What does ketchup have to do with Pikachu? Anybody? No? Nobody has any good idea? We do have the RGB, yeah, and look we have enough shots. We went and got the AliExpress special for our cooling fan here, and got the RGB. This is one of those ones that cycles through the colors. So I will tell you, these LEDs will outlast that fan. So I hope you got like a 10-pack. So it's interesting. It's cool. This is probably the most unique printer I've seen submitted to these in a long time. Now, in terms of, let's objectively, aside from the power supply here, the wiring is actually done pretty well. I don't know if he's gone ahead and put an external MOSFET to power the bed, so that was one of the things that we did. I actually still have my KP3S here. I want to finish that up. But the problem with these machines is they actually put all this power over this tiny little barrel plug, and the plug heats up and it eventually burns the board out. I'm looking here that I can see this is like an early photo. And then if we look here, he's got the LCD rotating. He's running Marlin. I'm assuming he's running our firmware on here and printed the LCD rotation. If you guys have a KP3S, this is such a usability improvement. Not only does it make it landscape mode and give you like a proper Marlin interface emulated on this little touchscreen, but it also angles it up instead of looking it down. I'm not a fan of the stock place on there. But all in all, it's clean. I wish he was in the stream here. I don't see him... I don't see him chatting in here. I'd be curious to know the backstory about the Pikachu theme. I'm genuinely curious. So, and hopefully none of this stuff. I don't know if this stuff will get in the way of, like, if this Pikachu is gonna hit, like if he's ever printed that tall, if it's gonna hit what I'm assuming is the spool holder here. So, not bad, but me personally, it's a little gaudy for my taste, but hey, it's your guys' printers. Do whatever you want. All right, let's see. And if you guys do want to submit, a printer for me to critique, we're gonna go for at least an hour here, probably more. Just go to roastme.th3dstudio.com and it will pull it in. It takes about 1 minute for our system to process the submissions, and then it'll show up in my queue. So I'm just going from bottom up, the oldest to the newest. And the next one is from Jeff Susek, S-O-U-C-E-K. Krista, are you writing these down? Jeff Susek. Oh, I totally forgot that there's a description here, and I'm sorry. Let me go back and read. Let me go read Tankers, because I forgot I had an option where you can not only submit photos, but you could also put a description to provide context of your printer build. So let me go back and see. Let me go back and see here what his description was. Okay, so he did the Pika printer, a heavily modified poor man's Prusa Mini KP3S that has been upgraded with an older TH3D Easy ABL and Easy Flex 2. Side note, my wife and I run Sakurai Armory, where we design and create artisan fan grills for gaming computers. Okay, that's pretty cool. We use an ungodly amount of the TH3D Easy Flex PI beds. Thank you for allowing our prints to stick reliably. P.S. Also consider adding 410x410s back to the shop. I've given a lot of Chirons, and I had a lot of Chirons that beds need cleanup. So the 410x410, we should have those. But if not, they're on order. I know we have parts on order. So Jeff says, this is a beat-down DaVinci Super that I gutted and renamed Chad. Cheap, handmade, and dependable. TH3D V2 motherboards. I'm assuming he's got our EasyBoard V2 in there. So I see someone is using our DIY firmware. Easy Neo lights, Easy ABL bed leveling, Chimera hot end, and random plundered Corelli parts and a sweet paint job. Okay. So let's see here. Let's see what Jeff has for us. So this actually looks pretty good. This is very clean here. I see you shoehorned a 128/64 in there. It looks nice behind that little, I'm assuming that's like an acrylic, like a, not frost is not the right word, like a word, but a tinted acrylic panel. This is actually pretty clean. I was expecting a lot worse. And like, it's an enclosed machine. So like, this is a good example of, you know, you can basically modify and change things out on any printer. It's just how much work are you willing to put into it? This looks like this has had a lot of work done. And based on the photo here, it looks like I don't know if this is his garage or he's got a shop or whatever. I'm curious to know if he actually made any custom metal parts here to mount this all up. But it looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know if I would put that much time into a DaVinci. They're kind of crap. But hey, if it works and it's a fun project, then, you know, you do you. I'd be really curious to see. Now, here's the thing. It's usually what they don't show. And what he's not showing is is where all his wiring is, which is where I'd really like to look at and see just how badly it is. Because you can see here, there's like electronics enclosure here. You can see where all the wires going. I want to see what this looks like in here, because that will tell me how crappy of a build you did, because it's easy to hide everything. You know, when you build a computer, you hide all your crap on the back panel behind the motherboard. That's kind of what this little box is here. So it's not really giving me too much to work on, considering it's all hidden and you didn't show me the nitty gritty. Okay. But in general, good job on the conversion. That will make this, I'm sure that made this printer like infinitely more usable. I do like this here. It looks like he made a little custom mount with the easy out sensor on there to feed the filament up through. I do like that. But yeah, I do like the paint job too. I'm a big fan of blue, if you guys couldn't tell. But I want to see the wiring. I'm curious to know how bad the wiring is. It's kind of hard to critique every little thing if the wiring's all hidden. It's usually where most people hide their shame, is in the wiring enclosures. The Chad printer. All right, Andrew Esquivel. He says this one is called the Ender Chairman. Let's see. I'm moving the photos over to my main screen so I can share with you guys. He says, I called Ender Chairman because it's just not just a pro. It's my workhorse. Genuine high-wind rails on every axis. Custom one-off manufactured hot end from Microsys. It uses compression fittings instead of collets. Copper heat block with M2 hardened steel nozzle and bolt type thermistor. Of course, no rig like this would be a real workhorse without a well-built motherboard. So he's got our Easy board and he's got the Easy ABL on there. All metal BMG style extruder with Capricorn tube and compression fittings. Dual Z-axis rods with an automated X gantry leveler. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, automated X gantry leveler. I'm assuming that means ram gantry up to the top into these blocks until it stops. Is that what it is? I don't know if Andrew's in the chat. I'm looking to see. Is that what the automatic leveler is? Just right up to the top? I mean, I guess if that's the case, you're not wrong. I can't think of what else this would be. These look like, yeah, let's just ram it up to the top here. And let's see, tension mounts on the bed to level, lock and go. A nice built-in light to top it all off. A custom fan and cooler design to make maintenance easy, and all parts are readily viewable for troubleshooting in case anything on. Go on, Tim, do your worst, roast my rig. Yeah, Andrew, I'm probably saying the name wrong. Esquivel. He does. I think he's the guy that has done quite a few videos on our stuff on here on YouTube, if I'm correct. I think I am. All right, let's see. So there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to say here. So I don't know why, like, this would bother me. Look at our rails are not even. Okay, I don't know why. What design choice this is. Now, I'm looking at it here. It looks like that might be the case because look at the bearing block is right here on the right. You can see the two little holes here that were drilled through the stock plate. And then this one's lower. So that's probably why this one's lower, is because the bearing blocks sit at different positions on the bracket. So that would make sense. We were too cheap to get actual good cable chains. Now, cable chains are something I'm not a fan of unless the printer already has them. But if you're going to put cable chains on a printer, just go buy some cable chains. I've printed them before and they wear out and they don't last. Yeah, and looks like we got the LCD off to the side here. There's like an extension. I don't know where the LCD is. Let's see what other photos we got here. So we got the micro Swiss with the little compression fitting. It looks like we've tried to put our PTFE tube in a couple times because we see all the teeth marks on it. You said this is the copper block. So there you go. We are using a sock. We know the importance of keeping our block clean. But okay, all this work and we have quick connects here because we're like, I'm sure you soldered other stuff. You're like, I'm gonna be lazy here. And then we didn't even bother. We did all this work and we didn't even bother upgrading the cooling fan. We're still running the stock cooling fan because at a certain point, I've noticed a lot of these builds, you guys get to a certain point and you just want it done. And then you're like, I just spent the last 10 hours upgrading this and getting everything perfect. And this is where we're going to cut the corners on our layer fan cooling. So, yeah. The wiring here, I'm going to give this like a 3 out of 10. There's absolutely no cable management. Like this is really just, I don't know are you actually using it like this? Because if you are, I'm a little concerned. I'm mildly concerned that you're using this like this. I would be going over and zip tying everything. This is pretty rough. And this is PLA in an enclosed machine. Interesting choices. So we do print PLA on this because I was going to say, well, maybe we didn't upgrade the layer fan because we don't print PLA, but here we go. That disproves that theory. So I would say cable management needs to be significantly improved. You did all this work and then we just, like I said, we said, screw it. We're not putting a new layer fan on there. Yeah, and it looks like that duct it might be pitched down a little bit, but yeah, this should be a little bit lower because this is basically just going on the nozzle. Yeah. All right. Andrew, I'm disappointed in you. I'm very disappointed. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. The cable management, I think, was the worst on that one. What do you guys think? All right, let's see. The other one, next one here is from Camille. Camille did not give us a description. But let's see here. We have a Voron and a wannabe Voron. So, interesting. What is going on here? So we got a Pi camera. We're running Clipper, so somebody doesn't value their free time. Oh, well, there's a Voron, so that pretty much answers that. There's not much to go off of here. I mean, they're pretty clean. We got a Voron build. They're becoming just as common as Ender 3s at this point, it seems. And then what do we have here? We've got the multi-material selector here. Both are Vorons. This looks like an Ender 3. Is this the belted? Oh yeah, it's the what the hell is the name? Is it the Trident? Camille submitted this. Kamil. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Sorry, I thought somebody like turned an Ender 3 into this, but I totally forgot. This is the Core XZ one. I haven't actually seen anybody make one of these. I think this is the first one I've seen. But yeah, I mean, there's not much to say. It's a Voron. He put some lights in it. I'm sure he'd sent a little picture in a video to get his little serial numbers. Yeah, there's not much here. He's got the filament in what's it called, in the sealed boxes there. You know, there's not too much to go off on here. There's some weird random thing in the corner here, and this oddly looks like some sort of adult toy. I don't know what that is up there, but I'm honestly too afraid to ask at this point. Let's see. Who's the next one? The switch wire, is that what it is? All right, let's see. So the next one is from Printing Rice, aka looks like Stephen Rice. You just put Printing Rice in the list here. We've got a bunch of pictures here. So anything you want to add, he put current setup CR10S, 0.6 nozzle, direct drive swap with steel nozzle, custom fan mod for the control box, Octo print on a Pi 3, future upgrades, Pi 4, power supply, easy board. All right, let's see how bad this is. I'm going to go ahead and I got to move some stuff around here because he sent a bunch of pictures. And I see immediately the first picture I see is a stock control board and a stock power supply. So this is a control board. I see we had to replace the MOSFET. Those are not uncommon to do. He actually did a good job. That's our MOSFET in there with the little adapter plate. We've got we got Noctua fans in here. Now these are okay for the control boxes. I was about to say, do we have one on the hot end? We do. So somebody doesn't mind dealing with heat creep potentially. There's a random PCB back here. What is this for? This looks like an effector carriage. That looks familiar. Or it's an LED carriage. I think this is some sort of effector carriage back here for like a Delta. Let's see. We've got a super awesome... Hey, I have these same plastic cups. Super awesome plastic cup with a Logitech webcam knockoff here for monitoring. We're living in 2015 with the glass bed here and the blue tape and clips. We're all we're missing is some hairspray. Can we spot a bottle of Aquanet somewhere in here? There's a smoke detector in here because we've got a lot of confidence with our printer. A random clamp light. Oh man, is this gonna get worse the more I look at this? We have wire here, just on the side of the printer. Okay. Interesting. And we got a double set sticky taped Pi. Now, I do see here, you hardwired your Pi. Good job. If you guys can hardwire your Pis, they're infinitely quicker and more reliable if you go ahead and hardwire them instead of relying on Wi-Fi. The Pi's Wi-Fi sucks. This also isn't an enclosure, so you might not have issues with heat creep because he is in an enclosure and he's probably printing a high-temp material. I can't tell what he's printing, and I take that all back because this is PLA. What is with people printing PLA in enclosures? And I do see someone either order online or they have a Micro Center by them because this is Inland filament. I recognize the label. And Inland is actually rebranded ESUN. For those of you guys that don't know, the PLA Plus, that's actually rebranded ESUN. This is actually ESUN spools and labels if you're familiar with them. It's just an interesting choice of why? Why? Why did we not get rid of this? There's no reason to keep this. And this is so bad. And we got another printed cable chain and extension wires. Oh, there's so many points of failure on this machine that isn't the machine itself. I'm assuming this is a Wisecam. I believe it is. I don't use Wisecams, but I recognize this little like form factor they're in. We've got the leveling knob still on here with the solid bed mounts. And yeah, I'm assuming that is a Wisecam because that says Wise right there. So it looks like we had the Wisecam in here pointed at the printer. So we have two cameras. We got a Wisecam and we've also got the Logitech Wannabe. One thing. This, you need to have a little more slack in here. This could potentially damage this. So your line should be secured down here. Your little Easy ABL cord should be secured down here and have like a little loop kind of going like this. So like up out of the sensor and then down like this, just like the installation directions show. I'm just trying to see what else done here. So we got a micro Swiss on here, the Noctua. I'm surprised you're not getting heat creep with that. These are fine in the control box, but yeah, definitely keep an eye out for heat creep. So if you're getting jams and stuff with your machine here, especially when you're printing Pele and in an enclosure, it's kind of a double whammy. It's probably because your hot end's not getting enough cooling going across it. But this, get rid of this, cut this out, splice them together. There's no reason to keep the aviation connectors here, and this just looks terrible. Come on. I don't know if you did that and it was like in progress and you're just doing that to trigger me, but no, it's right there too. We're using this like that. Oh man. Oh man. And it's we got a lot of string in here too. So, and the stock cooling fan. I don't really know what to make of this because it's like you clearly started upgrading it and then we just kind of gave up. Like I need to get my Etsy orders out. We're just gonna run it. It'll be okay. The people aren't gonna notice the print quality because it's Etsy. All right. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and close that ticket out, and we're gonna go ahead and open up the next one. All right, who's the next one? So submitted 5 hours ago by username T-Sparky. T-Sparky. I'm assuming you're an electrician. I know what Sparky means, unless you're talking about your printer. CR10 Mini, easy ABL, easy out sensor, and he's got a 32-bit board in there. Okay, this is interesting. There's only one photo here. I don't know if we're in an enclosure, if this is just a workbench. I think this might just be a workbench, but there's no LCD screen here. There's no control box. Come on. I'd love to see your control box because if you couldn't be bothered to mount this, and apparently we also just shoved a piece of film in our sensor for some reason. I don't know if like you're getting false triggers or you just didn't feel like using it. Also, why are we printing phallic objects on our printer? That definitely looks like a phallic object. So, wish you would have sent in pictures of your control box, but yeah, messy wires, like, God, I feel so much better. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I feel so much better about my printer setups after seeing your guys' printer setups. I'm just looking here. We've got like a collection of blue tape on top of wood. Are you printing on top of wood with blue tape? Is that what's happening? Yeah, I would say it probably is an enclosure. Because they are being fed off here. I would really like to see your control box. You gotta show me your control box, okay? Let's see. The next submission, I got one from Jonathan. His username is JONTIBSS. You got that, Krista? JONTIBSS. There we go. All right, so he says he's got a micro direct drive that had to be redneck engineered with a Dremel tool to fit the top mount linear rail kit. Give me the pity money, pretty please. Insert anime sparkle eyes emoji here. Oh dear God, the cringe. We only have one photo here, but I don't even think this printer runs because it literally looks like you're just using this as a trash receptacle here. Like, what is going on here? Why do we have... This can't be real. Is this something that you guys are actually using? What is happening here? So we got just trash here. We got multiple battery holders for some reason. And then we've got another thing. It looks like this is the same thing. Why is there so much garbage in here? There's literally garbage right here. And garbage here. Like, there's like old fucking bags of like printer parts. The cable management is just as, like, why is this just over here? Why is your tube still in here? This is just flapping about. You're actually legitimately going to damage your wires just having this flapping about. This is really bad. Oh my God. This is so bad. Like, there's so much crap in here. And like, why is this sagging so much? What did you put on the top here? Why not mount it to the rods? Or is there crap just on top of the enclosure? I would not legitimately not run this. Like, peel the sticker off. Oh my God, take care of your printer. This poor printer. Oh my God. All right. Let's go ahead and close that one. Let's see what other crap you guys have. It is caving in. That's what I'm saying. All right. Okay, be honest with me, guys. How many of your guys' printers look worse than what we've seen so far? And this one is from Filament on Fire is their username. It says, my higher temp Ender 6, complete with custom chamber heater and modified Merlin 2.1, almost guaranteed to burn my house down. Only almost. Let's see. All right, let's switch over here. So he only provided one picture. What do we got in here? So, oh, these are like, I think this is one of those like humidity desking things. This is quite big here. That's a lot going on that hot end. Holy crap. I'm just taking this all in for a second here. Hang on. What is happening here? So we have aftermarket or printed cubes here, I should say. For the covers, we got a little Voron stash over here. The lac tables. All the lac tables. I see the man has good taste in bed adhesion, though. I see a little bottle of nanopolymer. I've got like probably 2 or 3 of them in my office. I do love that stuff. Cable management on this one is just meh. It's not good. It's not bad. Looks like we converted to a dual Z and just said, screw it. We're just going to buy the closest we can for lead screws, and that's good enough. I'm just looking at this. So we got a little printed fan duct, printed corners here. I mean, this looks pretty decent. I'm assuming that's your chamber heater here. Is that a PTC heater? It looks like that's a PTC heater right here. And then I'm assuming these are like the humidity status type deals here with maybe some desking in the box. I mean, there's really not too much going on in terms of what I can critique. Again, I would love if you guys send in pictures of your electronics, because that's where a lot of people decide to just say screw it. I like to cable manage my stuff, but it's easy to make the printer look good. Oh wait, I don't know why I switched back over. Sorry. We have multiple ones. We have multiple other photos, but they're all just more shots of the same. So yeah, you can see here, that's a PTC heater. I don't know if you guys are familiar with those, but it's a positive temperature coefficient heater. They're actually very safe because they self-limit, because the hotter they get, the more resistance the more the resistance increases, which then kind of self-limits. So you can literally just give them power and they'll just kind of self-limit to a certain temperature. So it's interesting. I mean, this is decently clean. I would probably clean the wires up just a little bit, but it is an Ender 6 and they're kind of a pain in the ass. And looks like we got another Logitech knockoff back there. It's like, I want to be a 920, but I'm not. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's switch back to a main cam. But what's going on? Is there people whining in the chat? Who's whining? Let's see. Does somebody not realize the whole point of this? Oh. No, they don't realize the whole point of the stream is literally to make fun of the printers. And if you don't have a sense of humor, you can just hit the little X tab. So, but we're gonna go ahead and just we're gonna put the user in a timeout and see if they learned their lesson. All right, there we go. Enjoy your timeout for 300 seconds. God, people are so stupid. Oh my God, can you believe he's being intentionally overly mean and satirical and just making fun of poor people's printers, even though they submitted them to be roasted? That's the point of the stream, dumbass. Like, this is the whole point of this stream. Everybody knew what they were in for. Dear God. You can't fix stupid. What was that? What's his name? Who said that? Was it Ron White? You can't fix stupid. Oh, Derek. Oh, Derek has submitted some primo garbage. Now, Derek, before I show your hot garbage, I need to know if you enjoy just wasting your time on things that shouldn't have their time wasted on. Because this is what I believe is a Tivo Tarantula, which was actually one of the first printers we ever did a video on this channel. And dear God, that printer was the biggest steaming pile of shit I've ever worked on. Have you guys seen the Michael Reeves video on the Tivo Tarantula? If not, you should go watch the Michael Reeves Tivo Tarantula video. It's amazing. I mean, maybe I could pull it up. Let me see if I can pull this up. Let me switch over because I'll play a clip. Please don't copyright strike me, Michael. Michael, I love you, Michael. Let's see, Michael Reeves 3D printer. Oh my God, it's great. I just want to show like this, like literally. You know this is gonna be good. Okay, so 3D printing is ruining my life. He then later turned it into a robot that picks tomatoes out of your salad. You know it's going to be good when YouTube gives you the warning saying this video may be inappropriate for some users because YouTube's a bunch of whiny little crybabies apparently. I want to just show this real quick because oh my God, is this like I want to find the part where he's trying to where he's talking about unboxing it. So let's see here. All right. So right here, you guys will probably relate to this. It's great, okay?
Money shot. Fuck you, iDub. Oh, nice. Comes with 2 things of filament. It is just occurring to me now how long this thing is going to take to assemble. Okay, we got the setup guide, which is like a mini phone book. We got 2 things of filament, wires and shit, whatever that is. Whatever's under here. Oh, God, Jesus Christ, it's gonna take so long to build.
So how many of you guys have had reactions like this? And also, these are printers. This was posted 4 years ago. This is what we had to deal with printers that were cheap. The Ender 3 didn't even exist. It's great. All right. Yeah, the Ender 3 didn't exist at this point. So these were your options.
And there's another layer underneath that. This is clearly gonna take years to build. I just want to print out dicks, you know? This is gonna take too long to build. Fuck! That was supposed to be a jump cut. Did you catch that? I was supposed to slap the table, and then, boom, magically it was built. I was gonna slap it, pause the video, build it in a couple of hours, and then keep on filming and editing. Well, it took fucking days. It took days to make this thing. To build it, and then to make it not print out shit. But it finally fucking works. Did you notice I got my hair cut too? Yeah, it's been that goddamn long. I'm not wearing the same shirt. I washed my clothes, dried them, brought them back to my room in the time I was out. I opened a fucking savings account. I did my taxes. I grew old.
So, and this is the same printer that Derek submitted and apparently felt was worth putting some time into. So that was the whole point. This was probably one of the worst printers I have ever dealt with in my entire life. But you know what? It was one of the better kits that was available because we didn't have Creality at this point. Like, it's so bad. So if you guys haven't watched that video, go watch Michael Reeves' full video. It's hilarious. But when he's just going through the box, I remember going the same thing like, oh my God, when I was unboxing my ANET, oh my God, like this is gonna take years. Yeah, I ended up just junking this printer. I never actually finished it. So let's see, what is Derek got again? So he apparently was like, I'm not going to throw this out. It can be saved. We're going to rebuild it and make it better. But oh my God, this frame was like, look at how this frame is on these. They're just so bad. There's a reason you don't hear the Tivo anymore. It's probably because they went bankrupt and then came back as Homers, and they're just terrible company. Don't buy anything from Tivo or Homers. But anyways, let's see. We've got aluminum foil on the wires, probably for interference mitigation. What else do we got going here? We have like an attempt at cable management, okay? We have an attempt, like I can tell that you tried And I'm sorry, but I'm not your school teacher that gives you trophies for participating, but you didn't complete the assignment. Why? Derek, why? Why is there literally a bunch? The BL Touch has a hard enough time getting a good quality signal, and now you have it bundled up here, picking up all the interference from these. Just shorten the wires. Shorten the wires, for the love of God. You need to give it the best chance it has to survive, okay? I mean, this, okay, let's look at this. Objectively speaking, if this was cleaned up, okay, maybe put this on here with a couple more zip ties, shorten the cables up, you know, get the, so here's the thing. I don't know why you mounted the extruder over here. If you put it up top here, this would all feed up nicely. You could tie your wires with the piece of Bowden tubing here. I mean, it's not unsalvageable, but it's also like, do you want to put the work in? Like, I also remember, I see you printed out the little, like, the little floaty lead screw adapter brackets here. I remember printing these out for mine and then throwing it in the trash because, like, it was such a bad printer. Oh my God. Like, I remember how bad this printer was. And then we put one of the fancy machine fittings on here that would probably cost as much as the printer's worth at this point. Oh my God. I mean, I guess, are you like a wayward home for printers that nobody wants anymore? Because if so, I have your address and I can add to your collection. Dear God. Oh man. Like, okay, the question is, does this actually print? I mean, if it does, it doesn't print well. I can see the benchy right here, Derek. I can see the benchy right here, Derek. Derek, you think I wouldn't notice this? This is the top of a benchy, and then there's there's like 10 pixels here, but I can tell the layer lines are not even because of how out of spec they are. Oh my God. Yeah, but if you guys look at our YouTube channel, you will find the video of us, well, me doing the tarantula. Let's see. How far back do we need to go? Let's see. It's on here. It's like one of the first videos. It should be on here. If not, it's probably backed up on Odyssey. But like, we're going deep in the archives. Look how far back we're having to go. Look at this. Holy crap. Oh man, let's see. There's a Tivo Tornado. Here we go. 5 years ago. So, to give you an idea of how crappy this printed here, you can tell our production value's gone up in quite a bit. This is like the second one I did. And remember, this is when the Ender 3 didn't exist. You weren't able to actually get like a decent printer for a little bit of money. Like, look at how bad. This is how the Tarantula printed out of the box. Okay? Like, it was this bad. I was trying to pause it here. But it's rough. There's no layer fan. Oh dear God. This is like 2017. Yeah, it was 189. 189 bucks. So that was a good printer to have back in the day. Yeah. So, all right. That's pretty bad. But it's a Tivo Tarantula, so can we really be surprised? All right, let's see. I see Emerson, you have 3 submissions here. Are you just trying to send multiple pictures? What do we got here? Emerson doesn't realize we can upload multiple photos, I think. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Michael. So the username mcourier79, that's what I put in there for that. Michael, he literally just says stock Sunlu S8. Is this a low effort post? You can't just submit a stock printer. You have to have done something to screw it up on your own. Okay. I mean, let's see, is there anything exciting here? Well, apparently we treat our bed with a healthy helping amount of glue stick. But yeah, it's a stock Sunlu S8 shoved in a corner in a garage somewhere. Come on, man. This is low effort. You're not getting any more time on that. It's low effort. Use less glue stick. If you want a bed adhesion that actually works without having to cake your bed up, go get some Vision Miner from our store. It actually works. And doesn't leave a ton of crap on the bed. Let's see. Next one, R Mills. R Mills. Let's see what garbage R Mills is posting in here. So apparently, let's see. So gotta love the CR10 S5 Beast on the floor is all he submitted, and it looks like he was hotboxing his room before he sent us this picture. And that's about it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Did we do a control box delete on the S5? It looks like the S5, you started working on it, and then you got distracted by trying to build 2 Vorons at the same time. Or is that a Voron, or is that the Mercury? I think that's a Mercury. It looks like a Mercury conversion or something similar. Why is your lens so hazy? Do we have a top on here? We have a top. Do we have a top on here? I think we have a top on here. It'd be kind of useless without the top. And we got panels just sitting here for some reason. Oh, there's side panels for the Voron. Is that a Voron? That looks like a Voron. Yeah, that's a Voron. He's a Voron. Yeah, I wish you gave me more to work with, but show me your guys' wires. You guys want to get criticized? Show me your wires. I want to see under your hoods. So a Voron and a Mercury. Let's see. The damn light in the room. The light will not make your lens hazy. Your grubby fingers getting all over the lenses will make the lens hazy. My Samsung phone actually reminds me to clean the lens if it's dirty. All right. This next one is from Los Inc. LOSINC / Carlos A. I'm not even making it's Carlos A. I'm not even adding that in for dramatic effect. Carlos A. I think that's Carlos Alonso in the chat. I'm assuming. I didn't see any other Carloses in the chat. Let's see. All right. Carlos. What does Carlos have here? Carlos says, Ender 5 Pro, Texture PI print bed, E3D Titan clone, E3D Revo 6, EasyBoard V2 and a linear rail on the Y, a print 65 millimeters a second all day and night. I want to try out a 0G kit. Man, 65 millimeters a second, you're really pushing it. Careful, it might catch on fire. You're moving too fast, bud. What is going on here? Okay. Your belt path is bad, and you should feel bad. Look at this. Look at this belt path. What is going on here? This is legitimately going to screw things up. I can tell you did some work to this, but like this needs to come down. Okay, having your belt path like 5 inches above the printer frame is not good whatsoever. All right, let's go through here and see. So we've got knockoff BL Touch. I actually have one of these sitting in my drawer. I bought as a joke on an AliExpress stream. I think it was like $4. And it was so bad. It worked for like literally an hour and then it stopped working on me. Like this print quality is not terrible, but I see a lot. Ringing isn't the right word here. This is probably mechanical. Like you can see that there. See all these little wavies? That's mechanical. This legitimately right here. This needs to be fixed. You should not have your belts. They should be basically parallel with the extrusion, not being pulled up like that. So either you could like print a spacer to make it go down and bolt it to the bottom. But basically you want to get these belts flat against the extrusion and not being pulled up like this. That actually will skew things, especially when you start getting out towards the front and the rear. Not good in general. So let's see. Dragons. Oh, I haven't seen any of these before. I see a little Cali dragon hiding in the background, though. This is a cool print. I feel like I've seen this picture before. Maybe it was posted on our Discord server. But yeah, there we go. Cali dragon with the Revo 6. Cable management is just It's not terrible. It's not great. I would recommend securing these a little bit better because you just got basically a lump of wires hanging out here. It's not going to be doing you any favors. But yeah, belt path is bad on the Y. It's really bad for your belt path on the Y. The X looks like it might be kind of rough too. I don't know if that's just the lighting making it look really bad, but it's like pulled out quite a bit. I could be wrong though. It might just be the lighting. I can't really tell based on the provided photos. But I would say if you can get your stuff like mechanically aligned better, you probably get better print quality, because this is really bad. You don't want to have your belt path like that. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, and the desk, I mean, I'm the one to talk, but yeah. The desk is this is like mine on a really bad day. I mean, mine's like probably about 50% of the way there. I need to clean up. But yeah. But I get how that is. I can't really dig at it too much. I saw someone go in desk management. Oh, Mr. Kyle F. Oh, he put his whole name. So Kyle Fegley, Mr. Viper. If you guys have been in the Discord server, you should know who he is. Let's see what crap Kyle has sent me this roast. Well, apparently Kyle's been also banished to the washer and dryer. Because that's where our Ender 2 and our Ender 3 are living now. No other context here. But apparently Kyle really likes, long prints on the washer while he reads his latest Barbra Streisand book here. Yeah. Let's see. We got a mop going on here. There's so much crap in here. Kyle, clean off your dryer. Oh my God. Kyle. There's a smoke detector right here. You know they don't work like that, right? They don't work unless they're like mounted above. This really isn't going to do much, maybe except go off when it's not supposed to. Did we just hook these up and take a picture on here? Are you trolling me right now with your printers in the laundry room? Am I being trolled, Kyle? I don't know. I thought I saw Kyle in here. I know I saw him. I know I saw him here. The radioactive hue, those are actually the Easy Neos in white mode, because it's RGB strip. So yeah, he's got the Easy Neos on here. I say we didn't upgrade the power supply. This is basically like a stock Ender 3 with different extruder tubing, easy ABL. So some basic upgrades, quality of life improvements. That's fine for the cable management. Nothing really to write home here. I don't know why they're in the laundry room though. I have no idea. But you need to clean your shit off. That is rough. Let's see. The spin cycle is key to good prints. Oh God. I thought I already did Carlos's, but it says this is unread. Oh, he's got another one. So this is we don't re-add Carlos to the list. We'll just have one person listed, because we're gonna take a vote in a little bit here. And we're going to see who's going to be the winner of the $100 gift card. So let's see. There's another one from Carlos. Carlos sent in his SV01, which he's for some reason switched out to the Ender screen. And I see we haven't flashed the firmware fully because, yeah, there's things missing here. Let's see. We've got another knockoff BL Touch. We got a Revo 6. So we'll buy an $80 hot end, but we draw the line at the bed leveling sensor. Okay, we got to get the AliExpress special here. I was about to say this printer came with a BL Touch, but I think the SV03. But let's see. Minecraft in progress. Do not disturb. Oh boy. Guys, I love when I have Minecraft in progress. I gotta put a door sign on so nobody interrupts my Minecrafting, okay? This is Carlos. No, it's the same guy. Just another printer. So, yeah, I mean, like, I don't understand the choices here of, like, you've got the Ender 3v2 screen on here, and then it's also not, like, fully updated. If you guys don't know, these screens, when you don't fully update everything, or using, like, a mismatched firmware on the board to what's on the screen, you get, like, no icons and stuff showing here. But, yeah, there's just a lot of weird design. Like, is this fan, like, super glued in here? I don't know what's going on here. Is that a 4020? I think the stock printer, that came with a 4020. Then we got these are two different pictures. Same printer, two different pictures. This is a 5015, it looks like. And here we got the 4020 that looks like it's just hot glued in there. So, it's just like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not terrible, but it's just like, okay, I guess if it works, use it, but it's not great. All right. Emerson, we're going to go rapid fire. Emerson's got 3 submissions, but there's like Emerson Quarter. So he said, this first one, it's everything you love and hate all in one machine. What does he mean by that? Let's see. I mean, Big Tree Tech screen not working. That's not out of the ordinary. All right, let's see what's on the other photos. I think he forgot to upload. Oh no. My thing I was gonna move to the wrong location. All right. So this one was sent. These are all from Emerson. And we got 3 more pictures here. He said, Frankenstein of an ExoCube V3 and V4 self-burner, CW2 in my ghetto wiring. Oh, dear God. So that's this one. Okay, so he sent in multiple different printers here. So let me go ahead and close these out so I don't pull them up again and get confused. Okay, what is going on here? And why is it so dirty? I don't even know what's going on here. This is like a fire hazard. It looks like a fire hazard. Oh, dear God. So Everson, yeah, you had the balls to send me your enclosure, and I'm very disappointed. I also see a potentially knockoff Photech in here. I can't tell. Maybe if I get closer. No, I can't get closer. Oh, my God, the wiring, though. Oh, man. See, look at this. Doesn't look that bad. And then we go here and we see that it is as bad as I think it is. Oh, but I see we do have Cat 5 here. Or Cat 6 for the motor wires. That's actually not a bad thing. I've actually used Cat cable for stepper motor wires. It works really well. But oh my God, can we like clean our wiring up? Is this, I was going to ask if this is like a work in progress, but I'm pretty sure you're printing with this, judging by the amount of filament scraps and skirts that are inside the little tent here. Ugh. Like this makes me nervous just looking at this. Like, holy crap, there's a lot going on in here and the wire management is not good. And we got the AC power input here right by the low voltage stuff. I would move that stuff away from there for sure. You want to keep that separate. But hey, look let's just put the cover on and pretend like it's not as bad as it is, okay? Shh. It'll be our little secret. Let's see. What is going on here? What the hell happened here? I am so confused as to what's going on. There's like literally parts laying on the ground here. Did this like break during a print and it just went blah, like, is that what happened? Holy crap. I'm going to assume something broke. It looks like a belt broke. Oh, dear God. Did this like run overnight? Like it broke and then this is what you came back to? Like this looks like a stalactite or stalagmite. Sorry. Stalagmite. Those are the ones on the ground. The wiring is terrible too. What the hell? That sucks. I'm looking in chat right now. What did he say? Oh, that's why I had to print all those parts. Yeah, I keep getting like print requests like every other week from him for like 0G parts, and I'm wondering what's going on. So apparently it's for this printer to try to rebuild the damn thing. The stepper mount's broke, and that's what I woke up to. Oh, man, that's rough. I mean, it could have been worse. I've seen worse fail. I thought this was your cables for a second. I was like, what the hell is he wrapping his cables around that looks like poop? Like, it's like lumpy. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Clipper. I just don't like it. Like, I won't waste my time trying to get it working when I can get a printer running with Marlin in like 30 minutes. How do you get a hole in the roof? He probably poked a hole through it. It looks like he was feeding filament, but yeah. I mean, this is clean. I do like your cable management here, so you get a thumbs up from there. The question is, where are your electronics? Are they like in this? No, that's a resin printer. Where are your electronics? Did you rear mount them? Because the control box is completely gone. Clean your stuff. Oh my God, I thought my stuff was dirty. You know, anytime I feel bad about how dirty my printers are, I'm just going to print this out and hang this up in my office and be like, at least it's not as dirty as Emerson's extrusion here, okay? At least it's not that dirty. Then I can go about my life and feel better about myself. It's kind of like going to Walmart. You go to Walmart to feel better about yourself, okay? All right, the next one is another one from Gabe. I know Gabe's already in the list. You can submit multiple printers if you want, but you're not getting a double dip. Okay, you're not getting a double dip when we come to vote. So let's see. Gabe said, you roasted me last year. I have a before and after. The fan shroud. Oh, we're going for the redemption arc here, okay? The fan shroud is white because I had a huge clog and got it printed with glass-filled resin. Still have to put a cable chain on the bed wiring. All right. Let's see what photos we have here. So this is, I'm assuming this is the before, which is just kind of uninspiring, mediocre. Ender 5 here. And then we've got a Bondtech setup. I'm assuming this is the fan duct he's talking about here. This little guy right here. And then we got a flex plate, cable chain. This is well done. I have a feeling, Gabe, though, you are just sending me pictures right after you clean, or you just... What the hell is this? Are you using a children's camera to monitor your printer? Or did you get a coupon from a Chinese seller that wanted a review for the puppy cam? What the hell? Oh my God. I feel like I've seen these before and I would not trust them on my network. Oh dear God. I can't remember where this is, but I feel like this is like a children's like nanny cam or something. It does look like a dog. I'm pretty sure it's a nanny cam. Where is Remo? Oh, he's right behind me. He's like, hi guys, I'm right here. A beagle cam? Yeah, that's what it is. I definitely had one of their reps reach out to me and be like, we will give you like $50 gift card for Amazon review or something. I was like, I'm good. I'm not gonna be bought with a $50 card and a crappy camera that's probably got malware on it. All right, let's see. Kirk H is the next one. He says it's a Tronxy X5 SA Pro. Okay, I'm expecting top tier garbage now. Oh my God, what is happening with... Oh, this is an HEIC photo. Oh, I gotta save these. Or Edge did not like that. Hang on, I gotta like save link as, because apparently Kirk has got to be special and use the HEIC format for his photos. Now I gotta save it and download instead of opening in my browser. That's gonna take like ages to open because the HEIC format is really large. This is for Kirk H. Kirk H. All right, let's see. Man, we've been going for over an hour here. Holy crap. All right, what did Kirk H send us? So Kirk H says, Tronxy X5 SA Pro, what else can I say? Well, I can tell you don't have firmware source code, that's for sure. Although that might be one of the ones where they're running their own janky thing, or the Cheeto boards or whatever the hell they call them. All right, go easy on me, I'm a newbie. Oh, there is no easy here. There is no easy. I wonder if that C3D guy that was whining about me being mean left. He's probably like, Tim is so mean to me. Now I got one other person that's going to be running around and be like, Tim is such an asshole. What else is new? All right, let's see. What do we got going here? So we got a Tronxy. What? Are you in chat here, Kirk? Kirk, are you in chat? Kirk, are you in chat? Kirk, not Kurt. Kirk.
Oh.
Kirk. Now you got me say K-I-R-K, like the nerds love Captain Kirk.
Well, then
Kirk. Okay, because I want to know what the hell Kirk was thinking when he thought buying a Tronxy would be a good idea. Okay, I only know one other person who willingly bought a Tronxy, and that was Look It's Rain in our Discord server, and he just did it because he's a cheap ass. He's in chat. Where's Kirk? Kirk, paging Captain Kirk. Kirk, what possessed you to buy a Tronxy? Oh, there's an ad? I'm sorry, did YouTube push an ad out? My apologies. Do we want me to pause so you can all catch up? Oh dear God. Okay. So I think is Kirk still running the stock Tronxy stuff? He definitely is. You are using, have you tested? Okay, have you tested to make sure this thing actually has thermal runaway? Because I have no idea. I have not. Oh, you scared the crap out of me. I didn't know you gave the dog a snack. I just heard him eating something. I was like, I didn't give him anything. Anyways, like, I have not looked at their stuff in years because they're one of the companies that has never complied with the GPL. And they just make garbage. They just make hot garbage. The only saving grace Tronxy has about them is that their stuff is cheap. That's it. That's literally what is in the pro column for buying a Tronxy. It's cheap. That is literally where the pro column stops. And if you're willing to do that and you know you're buying a piece of junk, then fine. But what is going on? So how much of this monstrosity of cabling choices was you and how much was Tronxy? Because I am not familiar with the Tronxy machines at all. I have not looked at a Tronxy machine in years. And that's no joke. I think the last Tronxy machine I actually, I don't know if I bought or was sent a review, but it was the X5S, the original X5S with an 8-big board. But yeah, like there's a lot of good going here. I mean, I think this is a Core XY. It looks like it might be a Core XY. Either that or it's an HBot. Might be an HBot. I'm trying to remember. It could be a Core XY. If it's an HBot, you try printing a circle and see if it actually comes out circular. If it's an HBot, it probably won't come out circular because a lot of the HBots actually can't print circles. Yeah, let's see. We've got, I mean, this I do like. We got the belt link. Now, was this you or did this come with the kit? Because if this was you, kudos for you for doing something that makes sense with this. Because I do like this. What this is going to do is lock the two motors in so the bed doesn't get out of alignment. That's a good idea. This does look like the X5S. You got $100, paid $100 for it? Okay. Well, I mean, I'd probably buy it for $100 if I wanted to waste hours turning a turd into something that is slightly less a turd and prints. Yeah, just for parts, it's not bad. But, I mean, it's just kind of like, it's a Tronxy. I don't know what's stock on here. I think this is stock, the cable chain. These obviously are printed clips. But, yeah, it's still, I didn't know people were still unironically buying Tronxies. Like, if I bought a Tronxy, it would be literally as a joke. Just like when we went on AliExpress and bought we bought that wood printer. Do you guys remember the Woody printer? The Wood i3? That's what I call it, Woody. WOOD i3. I think I gave that to Sean. And I think he's still using it. All right. Where are we at? We're at like an hour and 20 minutes. Let's give it another 15, 20 minutes. And then, so like it is 6:20 my time. So let's say 6:45. We're going to go ahead and take a vote. And then we're also going to draw the winner for the monthly giveaway as well. So, where am I with my, who is this? Hang on. I accidentally closed the takeout. So this one is from Anything 3D. Just says, workhorses, love to see what you think. So, all right, let's see. So, you know you spend too much money on your printers when your desk chair is a camp chair, okay? I mean, hey, if you gotta hustle, you gotta bootstrap it. But let's see, what do we got going on here? I think this is a I think that's the Sovol SVO2 right here. Little touchscreen and then the dual filament input. We got a CR10 V3, which I'm assuming These two don't work because they're not plugged in. What else we got here? We got a LAC enclosure with a VoxLab Aquila. I think that's the X1, I want to say. I haven't unboxed the X2. I have an X2. I haven't unboxed it yet. So we got the X1. We just got lights zip tied to the top extrusion. Hey, I guess if it works. That's the first time I've seen that. We're putting the filament in Ziploc bags. And we have these really cheap Wi-Fi cameras here to monitor the prints. This is really interesting. There's a lot of interesting choices here. Let's see. What are we printing here? Why are the clippers here? This is not what they mean by putting clipper on your printer, okay? I don't know if there's confusion there, but this is not it. Got a glass bed. I mean, this is just like a lot of stockish printers. Like I see you printed a new hot end here, or hot end cooling here. This is a 3V2. Yeah, it's a 3V2. So put a new hot end mount on here. That's going to be better than stock, so not terrible. But just not anything to write home about here. Right here, this is wrong. Your fan is on backwards. Your fan should always blow towards the heatsink. So flip that around unless you like heat creep. But yeah, anybody, just a fun fact, if you guys have fans on your hot ends, the fan always blows towards the fan supports. So the fact that I can see these fan supports here tells me this fan is on backwards, which means it's pulling air through the rear and blowing it out towards, you looking at the printer. That should be flipped. You want to flip that around or you're going to have issues. So, I mean, it's just nothing terrible, but also nothing like super impressive. And I think he might be doing a little prayer here to hope that the 10 log actually works. He's like just putting his hand in there like, please work. Please stop screwing up. Please actually print something for once. Because it's an IDEX. IDEXs are such a pain to deal with. All right. What's the next one we got here? Mike V. I see multiples from other people here. I'm going to go ahead and merge these into one. So give me a second here to do some housekeeping. I'm going to merge those tickets into one. Emerson also spammed a bunch of tickets. So let's go ahead and Emerson. We're going to go ahead and merge Emerson's. And I think that should get us to like the 645 mark I'm shooting for. All right. So Mike V, he says he's got Ender 5 Plus. Oh dear God. This is a mess. Okay. Couldn't even be bothered to send me a picture. He's like, opening the enclosure is going to be too much, even though it's just a zipper. Yeah, this'll do. And then this is what I get sent. So he says Ender 5 Plus with a multi-mount EasyBoard V2, Mosquito Magnum. Mosquito Magnum. I'm liking my Mosquito Magnum. Easy Flex 2. And he's got our NeoPixel LEDs on there. So let's see. What do we got going on here? So it'd be a lot easier to see if you weren't so damn lazy and actually open the enclosure, because this is like looking through water. Okay, are you hoping I wouldn't see as much of your garbage because I have to like look through the wavy freaking like enclosure here? Like, come on, man. What is going on here? What did you do to my sensor? What is happening here? Did we like print a little like top hat for it? I mean, I guess that's okay. It's interesting. But I've never seen that. It'd be nice to get a picture that doesn't look like I'm in a swimming pool. Mike, I know you're in the chat, Mike. Yeah, there, LOL. LOL my ass, Mike. LOL. LOL. LOL is how I describe your wiring management or lack thereof. Like, you're pretty... Open it and take a picture. It takes 2 seconds. I've opened up and closed printers to take a picture before. Put a hat on it. I mean, it's messy. Clean up your wiring, okay? Clean up your wiring back here. Like, this is just a hot mess. I actually pulled all of mine in and made them all the same exact length because of this. Your wiring is just a mess. That's my biggest thing here is a mess. Why do you have a Why is there a handle on the front of this? This is the Ender 5 Plus. Why is there a handle on the front of your printer? Is that so when it's like not printing correctly, you just give it a little shake? Like, I don't understand the point of having a handle on the front of the printer. Like, I don't. I genuinely don't. Like, oh, okay. It's okay. I mean, obviously it prints, but clean your wiring up. That's my biggest thing. My biggest thing in this picture of this, I don't like this. Strap your wiring. You know what? Hang on. Let me see if I can switch. This will be interesting to try because I haven't tried this on the stream. Just so I can show you guys. I'm not just shitting on your printers. Just for funsies. So let me go ahead and turn my 5 Plus on. And I'm trying to remember the name of the program. Hang on, let's see. Let me switch over here. Let's see if this works. We're going to try this. Hey, there we go. Okay. So now I can take you guys live to my printer and show you that mine does not look like a steaming pile of garbage. Oh, look at this. Look how nice this is. Look at that. Do you see how clean that is? You see how clean that is? Okay, we're going to switch back here. Wow. Did you guys like that? Was that cool? I'll give a shout out to Mr. Top Hat Waffle, aka Doug, aka my brother, for showing me that. It's Droid Cam OBS. It's awesome. Clean that glass. It's acrylic. So, anyways, do you see how clean my wiring was? That's what I'm expecting from you. Okay, Mike? Just being honest. All right. Let's go ahead and refresh our list. And what do we have here? We're at 6:30. We got 15 more minutes. And then, you know, after I go through these, so don't submit any more. I'm pulling up the tickets for the last couple ones here. We're going to kind of run through them quick. And I'm going to show you guys my printers. Because I totally forgot I had the thing. Let me switch back over to the Droid Cam, I think. And let me get you guys feedback. We'll kind of use this to test this. So, yeah, it's like a program called Droid Cam OBS here. And it uses my cell phone camera as an input. So if I switch over here to cell phone, look how seamless that is. So let me try this. I am now talking through my cell phone's microphone. How is the audio quality on my cell phone's microphone? I'm talking through it right now. Because I'm going to show you guys my machines here to show you how I do things. Okay, there we go. Back to the main microphone. Can you see the farm? Yeah, I could take you out there. My Wi-Fi will work. Well, we'll try it. All right. Okay. Need to get my ADHD ass back on track here. Okay, Miko. Oh, Miko. I love roasting Miko stuff. Miko. He's the resident Aussie. Miko is too lazy to give me a description, so I'm going to have to interpret. Boom, Miko. He's got SVO1. What has he done to his SVO1? I'd give it like a 4 out of 5 on the messy scale around, which is about what my desk is at right now. Why? I thought this was just sitting here, but he has intentionally put the LCD flat. Why? I don't understand. Okay, so what have we done here? We've changed our hot end fan, we've changed our Claire fan, and the extruder. I don't know what extruder, so we went from the knockoff Titan that comes with these to a pancake with an AliExpress BMG. I want to know what this is. I want to know what the design choice is, because this seems to me like infinitely harder to use instead of having it at a nice angle up front. Yeah. But all in all, it's not terrible. It's not bad. It's a mediocre printer. It's a printer. It looks like it can print, and I probably wouldn't be worried about it catching on fire. Eh. What? Yeah, it's just sitting on top of his screen. He literally just has it sitting there on top of the screen. He's like, maybe I can't see the error if I put a sticker over it. It's not there. We're just going to pretend like it's not there. We can't see it. It doesn't exist, okay? Stop, Mom. I'm almost done on my Discord call. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, Miko is gone. Who's next? Another... You, Jonathan, you already sent in pictures. What did you send me? You're just sending me literally pictures of your junk. Like, this is just more junk. This is to redeem yourself. This is not redeeming yourself, Jonathan. This is what his enclosure is sagging, because he's literally using this as crap storage. There's not even a theme of stuff. This is a doom pile. We've got a game controller. We've got sunflower seeds, it looks like. Yeah, we have literally a bag of sunflower seeds, half a roll of filament, a mouse, a phone charger, cable sleeving. It looks like we got some mounting brackets, side cutters, safety glasses, glue stick, rubber duckies. This is just a crap pile. I'm assuming if this is a pile of crap, there's probably a big tree tech board sitting there with the rubber duckies. And then we got one more shot. He's like, man, if I take it at an angle and get the lighting, maybe it won't look as crappy. This isn't Tinder, okay? This isn't Tinder. I don't want angle pictures. I want to see the real deal, okay? All right. Let's see. Who's next? Oh, Gabe. Gabe, why? Gabe. Hey, Jerry, send me your crappy printers. Gabe. Or not Gabe, Jerry. I know, Jerry, I know your printers are a monstrosity to behold. All right, what did Gabe? Gabe sent yet another one. Hey, Gabe, it doesn't count if you clean up your photos. Or clean up your printer area and then send me pictures, okay? Because I chat with you on Telegram. And I know that's not how clean your stuff is normally. So don't bullshit me. All right, let's see. What did Apollo send? Apollo sent a video. Let's see. Apollo said, have fun with this one. Guys, you can't just send Vorons and expect to win shittiest printer award, okay? That's too easy. Which is what Apollo did. Hey, guys, I did a Voron. But I will say, this is cool. I do like this. I'm assuming, is this printed or vinyl? I was going to say, I'd be kind of impressed if this was printed, but it looks like this is vinyl. Still nice. I'll show it off. There you go. You got your Revo nozzles. Chris has got to print one of these for her printer so she doesn't lose her nozzles. But yeah, I mean, it's a Voron. I mean, they're becoming as common as Ender 3s. Like, it's a cool looking printer. You coordinated the colors well. You matched the extrusion. I'll give you that. But you ain't gonna win no crap prizes here, okay? You gotta at least have, like, you know, some wires hanging out the side or something. Let's see. Gabe is saying his setup is clean. Gabe, why are you lying to me on live stream, Gabe? Or did you feel bad and now you keep your work area clean? All right, Julio Reyes said this to me. He said mostly TH3 upgrades with some customization. Open to constructive criticism. LOL. The extrusion on top of the Ender 6 was a top enclosure that never happened. Oh, so we just... So did you... So let me get this straight. You took the time to put together a top enclosure, and then you said, ah, screw it, I'll just go buy TH3Ds. Is that what happened? Because I know this is our enclosure. That's hilarious. That is amazing. You're like, I'm like 50+% of the way there. I'm just gonna go buy the one from TH3D. Oh my god. Oh, okay. What do we have for a hodgepodge here? I see we DIY'd our own little LCD screen for our 6. I do actually like that. That's a good idea to have like the USB cable here. I have just like our little pass-through hole on the ones we have. Oh, I see an Ender 7. Did you buy this Ender 7 on the closeouts? Like most of the people watching? Like, is that why you have this? Did you buy this on when the Creality was clearancing this out? I don't know if Julio's in here. I think he was. Paging Julio. Julio, are you there? All right, let's see. So what do we got? We got an enclosed Ender 6. We got a little Wu-Tang Clan speaker. That's funny. Relatively clean. I do see, are we going for like kind of, let's see. Are your wires, they're mildly messy. Not dangerous messy, just mildly messy. Nothing terrible. And we got an Ender 5 here. What is it? Is this just an Ender 5 with an easy ABL on it? Is that it? Maybe a different screen? Did we change the screen out? Or is that just looking weird? Jerry's submitting his now. Yes, wiring freedom. Waiting for. So he bought this. So he bought Ender 7 just because it was cheap. I mean, I can't blame it. The price they were selling them. If I was in the market for Core XY for the strict purposes of modding, not bad. But they are also the Ender 7's also on the Creality GPL shit list because they will not give us the firmware. But that's a rant for another day. All in all, I mean, like it's a little messy, but in general, like you have the printers running. The core things are actually done correctly, so like you could comfortably print on these and not have to worry about yanking its own wires out or starting a fire. So in terms of crappy, it's not a crappy printer. They're functional. They're functional, and that's okay. All right, let's see. The next one is from Dusty. Dusty Twerkin. Oh, he submitted his Ender 2 Pro. His Ender 2 Pro. Now, Dusty, I'll show it off because it is a cute little build. I wish, here it is. So if you see here, I love this. So he lasered on the extrusion. You can hear it says live, laugh, print. And then there's little hearts and dick butts and benchies. It's amazing. I would not call this a crappy printer, but it definitely is fun. Like, look at, he put like the little Ender with the noozle, and it's got like the little cute little fonts on here. It's so cute. Like this is like the basic bitch of printers. I'm sure you have to make sure that that it stays home when it thinks you're going near a Starbucks, okay? Because it just wants to get that PSL, okay? Did you put it? Are you still keeping a list of people so we can have people vote? Okay. Next one is from TechDad47, and he thinks by saying he just moved in and still getting things set is gonna. You think I'm gonna feel bad for you? Come on, man. Come on, man. Okay, let's see what's going on. So it looks like he took over a closet. That's a pretty big closet, though. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. I don't need to open a new tab. 3D printed holders for the filament. Be careful about stacking too much stuff on there. Be curious to know how much. Oh no, why am I yawning? How much that'll hold. All right, so we got like a start of a printer. Is this just like gutted? This looks like gutted. So these are just like parts. We literally just took parts off of this. And close that out. Is there a picture of this printer? There's not. How am I supposed to look at stuff if you're not giving me close-ups? Come on, man. It's like I can't do anything. I see we are somebody that likes to like start things and not finish them. Like, I don't know if this prints. This looks like it might print. This looks like an ANET A8 Plus, but there's also a lot of crap on the bed. Do any of your printers actually print? I feel like this one might print, but that's about it. Everything else is like we started something. And this looks like an AM8 conversion, which I have, which actually is a good printer. I still use it. There's just like one printer that probably works based on what I'm given here, and then everything else is like we started projects and then we're like, ooh, squirrel, and then oh, let's start another printer. Oh wait, I also forgot that I didn't get the other 4 printers I started going. projects. All right. We've got 5 more submissions, and that's it. So 3D printer experiments. 3D experiments. I combined all yours. So he's got the VZBot 330. I don't think this works. I don't even know what's happening here. This looks like a fire hazard. So this one probably doesn't work. If it does, I'd be afraid to run it. This looks like this was a Tronxy. This looks like this was the start of a Tronxy. Am I correct? Like that started its life as a Tronxy? And then we've got an Ender 6, which for some reason we've also... Do any of your printers work? Like this looks like it might work, but oh my god. No, what is happening here? What is going on? Like none of this stuff works. And we got like computer parts back here, it looks like. Just says work in progress. So we have 2 non-functional printers. Okay, let me ask you guys. Do non-functional printers count as crappy printers? Like, do that, you know, is this like, and also, hang on, speaking of unfinished projects, either this is just an Ender 3 or it was like getting started to be converted to a belt printer, unless that's just the lens distorting it. Maybe it's the lens distorting it. I could be wrong. I think it might be, because this looks like it's a wide angle. I don't think, me personally, and now I know the rules are very loose here, as in there's really not any. Like, I feel like printers that are not done don't count. What does chat think? And apparently Emerson just wants to show off more crap. Let's see. I bet he's like, or maybe he was just like, nope, he's made it even worse. We've done even worse. So Emerson, we'll just go through here and show everybody your shame. Look at this. Are there pins bent down there? I can't even tell. I don't even tell. Oh, dear. Oh, solderless. The solderless connectors or whatever the hell those are called. I'm judging you so hard. Look at, they're not even all the way melted. The solder hasn't even gone into the wires. This is so bad. This is why I don't like these. Oh, dear God. Yeah, maybe next roast stream, it has to be stuff. It has to print. Maybe we should make it so you got to submit like a little clip of it actually doing something. What is this? I don't even know what this is. I'm very confused. What is this box here? What does it do? Enlighten me. Dear God. So like this, okay? This is obviously a printer that probably works. And this is just like, it's clean, but it's messy. And this right here, there we go. There's always something that gets half-assed. And right there, it's the power supply. Just throw it in the back. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. We'll just hope Tim doesn't notice. Oh, I notice. I have a good eye for things, okay? And then we have a Wise Cam mounted by just dangling it from its cable up here. And what do we got here? We got a little ESP. I see somebody's been messing with ESPs. I'm kind of proud of you. Look at that. I see a little DIY ESP back there. I know you've been playing with Home Assistant. So what are we printing here? We're printing a cup holder. Put a little cup holder here. What is that? Is that the H2 or whatever? The BQ? BQ H2. I have no idea. All right. Yeah, take that power supply to your enclosure. You should not have your power supply in enclosures. All right, we've got 3 more, and then we're good. So, oh yeah, Kirk replied. That's why. Reopen the ticket. Don't reply to your guys' closed tickets, please, for the streams. I was getting very confused. I was like, I thought I closed these out. All right, Snake Oil, Snake Oil 3S. I think this is Chip. I can't remember. But let's see. What did he submit? This looks like one that actually prints. I don't know what's going on here. The label's been removed. There's just filament chilling here. All right, let's take a second and take this all in. So we've got the layer fan here. We've upgraded the carriage on the KP3S. So this is a KP3S. They removed the direct drive, put it over here. So we went from direct drive to Bowden, which, I mean, on that printer I can kind of get. It looks like we did change the wiring here for the power supply, unless I would like to see that. Maybe the next stream what we'll do is your printer has to be on and show me it in the middle of a print. How's that? What do you guys think? I think we're gonna have to come up with some rules here, because this looks like it probably prints. I do see some stuff on the bed, but I'm like 50-50 on whether this is like an in progress upgrade or not. So, but there's only one picture, so not much to go on. And then we'll save the probably. I mean, I don't know what the pictures look like, but it's from Jerry, and Jerry actually used to work for us. Jerry is in college right now. But Jerry, I've seen Jerry's drone builds, and his printers are about the same. At least Jerry. So we heat shrunk and soldered these wires, and then we decided, we're not going to continue on with that. I don't know what's going on here. There's like, what is happening here? So we got a splice here. We've got probably another splice up here. How many different times did you splice the wires to go into your Easy NeoPixels? And are you getting corruption? There's like a huge blob here. Do we just keep printing over and over on the blobs of filament? Because that's what that looks like. We've got the Wanha i3 Mini V2, which clearly isn't being used because the power cable is just sitting on top of it. What else do we got? That's the one we just saw. Oh, we got some close-ups here. That heat shrink is not actually doing much of anything. I'm willing to bet if you pulled on those a little bit, they'll slide. Looks like you used too big a heat shrink there. Unless it's like that adhesive stuff, but I don't think it is because I don't see it oozing out around the wires. Oh, dear God. I gave you that enclosure so you could take care of it, and you've done this. Look what you've done to my boy. Look what he's done to my boy. Oh, man. Oh, so we got a printer on top of a printer, and then we got a projector sitting on top of the printer enclosure with crap piled up on top of it. All right. And then one more shot, and then his drone. Hey, Jerry. Send me a close-up of your soldering, because I've seen your drone soldering, Jerry. This angle makes it not obvious, but Jerry, I've seen your drone soldering. Oh my God. Yeah, this is exactly what I expected, Jerry. Sorry, did I set you up for that? Not the worst I've seen, but this, all the wire going on over here is what's bothering me. Like, this is also legitimately something that could get caught up in the gantry. So probably should fix that. So the takeaway here from all this stuff is have fun, obviously, making fun of the printer builds. But also, I do try to give you guys tips if I see stuff that could possibly be dangerous. So let's go ahead. Krista, can you send me the list of people on Teams or something? Oh, you're making a form. Oh, Chris is getting all fancy with a form. So how about this? We're gonna take 5, or no? Are you almost done? Gonna send me a link? Post it in chat. You gotta change to. Hang on, let me go help her out. Okay. Do shorten URL. Check shorten URL. Check copy. Okay. And then go ahead and paste it in the chat. You should be a mod, aren't you?
Yes. Yes.
Joe Emerson's comment. All right, so go ahead and vote. There we go. We're gonna do Microsoft form. It's fancy. Okay. Let's see who's gonna be the worst one. And while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the names. I'm gonna pull the names from our monthly giveaway. And then we will see who has the worst build. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off my form, since this is literally is today the last day? Yeah, today is last day of September. So we're going to go ahead and close our general giveaway form. And we're going to find out who won that. So I'm going to go ahead and open the files here. Jerry did?
No, 3D Jeff.
Oh, 3D Jeff? Let me see. I opened all the all the tags here. Let me see. You want to add 3D Jeff onto there? Oh, you don't think you can? I'll still show it off, Jeff. All right. Let's go. I'm going to go main. There we go. Share my main screen again. Come on. Huh? It is so dark out. All right. So he's got his old setup with the ANET A8. That's the new setup. Jeff, your stuff is messy. Old setup with the ANET. You can't submit your old setups, okay? It's got to be current. I feel like I remember seeing your stuff, though. Because I remember, like, the bracing here and just, why is this so dusty? It is so dusty. Look at all the dust on this fan. Look at all the dust on the fan. Holy crap. There's so much. And we got, are these failed prints or are these usable prints? It's hard to tell. This is very messy. This would stress me out. Oh, man. Well, we're done accepting submissions. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and pull the names from our giveaway form here. So this is for the monthly giveaway. I'm going to copy these and then put into wheel of names here. We're going to figure out who won. So I'm going to paste this in. So I copied it from the form, and we're going to go ahead and see who won the September giveaway. This is for the $100 gift card. We give away one of these every single month. So I'm going to go ahead and see who won. You guys ready? Let's go. Nemo Griff. I know who Nemo is. Nemo, I will send you your $100 TH Rudy gift card later tonight. So Nemo Griff is the winner of the September giveaway. So I got you, Nemo. Right here, we're going to go ahead and I'm marking this in my Excel file. And I had here on the form, what new products would you like to see? He says Choco Tacos. I'm pretty sure those got discontinued, didn't they? They did get discontinued. It's such a shame. All right. So you guys need to go ahead and vote for who has the worst printer, okay? And Crystal will post that link in chat here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go take 5, and actually maybe, yeah, I'll go take 5 minutes. I'll put the timer up here. You guys can go ahead and vote. And then we're going to come back and see who won. And we're going to pull that. So we're going to do 2 giveaways today, the monthly one and then the who has the worst printer. So I'm going to put the little cue thing up, put some music on, and we'll be back in like just under 5 minutes. How's that? I'm trying to find... Why is my countdown timer not working? There we go. All right. So we'll be back in 5.
Welcome to the world of MCA Discovision.
To begin playback of a disc, turn the player power on, place the disc on the spindle. Use the play button to start.
Discovision that you be the boss. Now I'd like to show you some of the valuable things your MCA Discovision system lets you do. Most persons find it more convenient. Gently pull up as you press down on the center shaft with your thumb. You'll hear a click. Simply plug one jack into this outlet. How about that? Pretty easy, isn't it? Discovision. This red light comes on. Simply press stop. After I've stopped the action, you're going to practice using these buttons. The Discovision player gives you many special capabilities. Stop, play, slow, forward and reverse. Imagine a dog chasing a rabbit around a tree. How can you get there in a hurry? Now you enter the number just like dialing a push-button telephone. 2, 6, 3, 2, 4, search. Discovision. By the way, notice that the sound cuts off when you're running at anything other than normal speed. Use one of the step buttons. One single frame of picture is now held on the screen for as long as you want. Take as much time as you want, you're in control. Here's step forward. You found me again. Welcome back.
All right, so we have a, what's that? Okay, so we do have a pretty unanimous winner here. And that is printing rice. Krista, can you send me the edit form? Can you share it?
I think so.
I want to show the form so people be like, it's rigged! It's rigged! I need the proof! You can handle the proof! Brr. I'm trying to find it. I don't know. You can share it with me. Hang on. I gotta go help Krista real quick. Alright. I think I figured out how to send it to myself on Teams here. Hang on. I'm pulling Teams up so I can show you guys, but it looks like it's printing rice. Let me pull this up. I need to validate it myself, okay? Let's see. All right. Forms. We're going to go ahead and edit this. Oh my God. Teams, why are you being so slow? Holy crap. Oh man. Let's try this again. I have a love-hate relationship with Microsoft Teams. All right. So here we go. We're going to share it. Here's the main screen. We have 72 responses. And it is a very, very clear winner here that Printing Rice is the winner here. So let me go and let's just show you guys what Printing Rice's terrible build looked like. Let me see here. Where did it go? I'm trying to find it. Hang on. Printing Rice. Is it one word or two? Yeah, here we go. So let me pull up his submission here. I'm opening the photos right now. All right. Let's see here. Printing Rice. Oh, this one. Yes. This one. I think for me, this is what made it. And then the combination of the tape, the clips, and the glass bed. All in one. So, Printing Rice, you're going to get yourself a $100 gift card for the TH3D store. I have one condition, though. You got to get rid of this. Okay? You got to fix this. Put this in the cable chain. And all will be forgiven, okay? So I will send you, I have your email, I will send you the gift card, and let me get my camera set up here, and we can go check out,
Who do you think was the best?
who do I think had the best one? Yeah. In terms of cleanest one, I'll give Apollo with his Bender printer the best one here. So, give me 1 second here. Just a moment. Give me 1 second. I gotta change something really quick here. Hang on 1 second. Bear with me just a moment. Hang on. Try and get this damn thing to come up here. Didn't realize I had a on when it showed Teams there was a password pinned, and I just changed that password. So, maha! Good luck. There was a password pinned. It accidentally shared Teams, and the no, it was a login for one of our backend things. I just changed it. Well, I didn't realize you had a password pinned in there, Krista. You're supposed to use a password manager. Yeah. I had to open Teams behind the window when I close it. It's fine. I just reset it. So, yeah, I'll send you your new password later. So, anyways, let's go and switch over to the shop tour. Let me see if I can switch over to my phone here, if this is still active. Hang on. Wow. All right, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and mute. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm switching over. So this is just the just my cell phone. Can you guys hear me okay? All right, so I will show you guys my setup here, and then we'll go out to the shop. Can you guys hear me okay? Like, is it acceptable quality? Is my cell phone acceptable quality for audio? Yes or no? I can't see chat, so once I go out to the shop, I can't see chat. Oh, Chris will have it open? Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know how well my cell phone comes through. Good here? Okay. It better be. So this is what's behind me here. So we've got my Ender 6 here, which I did actually use, did actually run off parts here. Why is this not?
You locked your phone.
It shouldn't lock it. All right. So anyway, so here's my Ender 6 here. I use this mostly for ABS parts. Got my little Remo Junior here that Krista got me, and then the big Benchy, and then our autographed hat. And then here's my 5 Plus, and just so I can show you guys that I do actually cable manage my stuff, You can see how nice that is. Look at that.
Your fingers are in the way, Boomer.
So nice. And there's how I did my cable management. You can see I even did some heat shrink on here. We've got dual easy neos on here, wired in parallel. And then this is my AM8. So this was an ANET A8. This was actually my first printer. And this one still works. I run parts off it. Actually, here's a customer part waiting right here. So, all right, let's see here. I don't know how I can get DroidCam to stop locking my phone. But anyway, so here's the under 7 literally being worked on right now. Okay. That's the under 7 here. You can see all crimp ferrules on here. Got the header soldered on, and this is the LCD mount, which is really solid now. And then these are the printers I use for PLA and PETG prints here. So, and I also use these for testing stuff. So you see there's like random films. This is actually a brand I've been testing out, and it's actually been pretty decent. Bertha here, I got to work on Bertha because Bertha suffered an issue when the print failed when I was doing the NOS lamp. So yeah, these are my PLA and PETG printers. So we're gonna try to go out to the shop now, and here's just what's on the other side of my office here. So this is actually, we're in the garage, if you guys didn't figure that out. So there's the Atom stack there, which I'm going to be doing more stuff with, and I have an enclosure for it. And then I'll be working on this next week. I was supposed to do it this week, but got sidetracked. And you see there, Krista is a noob right there on the laser. And then we also got some glow-in-the-dark PLA from Coex, which we're going to be testing out with the Ubexidian nozzle. Remo, you're not coming with us. So let's go. We got to walk all the way to the shop. So I don't know how well this is going to do. Hopefully if it disconnects, it'll reconnect. Krista's monitoring the stream. But hopefully my...
asking which one did my prints break?
Which one did your prints break? The AM8 right there. That's where the belt broke. We actually wore through a belt completely.
And Dave was asking what was the app again?
DroidCam OBS. So when I have to go to work, do the log. Now I should be transitioning back to this. So that's my job for a second, but it should reconnect. Yeah, go on. So this is where all the operations are. Hopefully my access points will hand off smoothly. We'll find out. All right. Go ahead.
You are clear to enter.
So this is the shop. How's the stream looking, Krista?
Choppy, but looks like you're okay so far.
Let's see. I'm on the access points out here, so it did hand off. So this is the shop. So when you guys order stuff, it all gets picked from here. So we have actually everything organized. These shelves and racks have all identifiers on here to make packing easier. We've got our little carts here, which we load up, so we stage everything into these. This is where all of our inventory is held. We have some stuff that can be stored not in temperature controlled stuff, like flex plates and other mechanical stuff that gets stored in the container on the side here. But anything electronics we keep in here because I don't want them being subject to extreme heat or what's the word I'm looking for? Extreme heat or cold, because we do live in the Midwest. So this is where we pull all of our inventory from. You see the flex plates take up a decent amount of shelf space here. Yeah, here we go. I saw somebody asking about 410 plates. We do have 410 plates here. They're literally right here. So we got the mag bases. We've got the plates here. You can see a ton of different plates. And then the 470 by 470s. So we use these bins for actually staging the orders. So the orders will go into these bins after they've been picked. They come over here. They get weighed and labeled. So we do actually have a really nice Mettler Toledo scale here that we use for doing the weighing, and these are our little calibration boxes. This is our shipping computer, so we print an invoice, it gets picked, we scan the invoice, it pulls it up in the system, and then we ship it. And then once it's staged, they go here. So basically those gray boxes with the shipping label goes over here. Then they get taken from here and put onto here, which then everything is wrapped up and then packaged. And we do actually record everything here. If you notice here, we got a nice 5 megapixel camera here that's right down on the scale. So as soon as we scan a label, we get a timestamp and we know exactly what went into that package. So then everything from the little gray bin here with the label goes into a box, and this is also recorded here by another 5 megapixel camera. So we can actually go back and make sure that everything went into the packages. So, you know, when we have people trying to scam us saying they didn't get anything, we can literally pull up the video footage and show. That's actually my garden cart, but this garden cart is actually not used for gardening, but it's actually used for getting stuff to and from the container that's just on the other side of there. So we got a loading door here for getting stuff in and out. This is the area where we do a lot of testing and packaging. So you can see here, this has even got lights up on here, and these are actually being turned on and off by an easy plug with Home Assistant. So there's actually a Home Assistant box in the little network cabinet up there. You can see the Z-Wave stick. And yeah, so we do all of our QC and stuff here. You can see we've got power hookups. We've got all sorts of different parts that go into making the products here. So yeah, this is where we do everything. This is Danielle's little laptop here that she uses when she's working in the shop. We got our little break area here. We make sure we have snacks and drinks for the employees. And then in the print farm here, which is what you guys are probably most interested in, you can see, since it is Friday, Sean got a bunch of prints going, and you can see all our little Ender fleet here making parts.
He was like, where are the lollipops?
So, where are the lollipops? They're in the other room. So yeah, so these are all our ABS machines. You see most of them are running. The ones with the red tags are the ones that aren't running, so they go in and out. They're either down for maintenance or there's something wrong. Everything's on battery backups, you can see. So we have everything on battery backups. We got a couple of workstations here. So we got Danielle's desk. That's the desk I work at when I'm out here, and this is Sean's. We've got our little assembly and soldering station here. So you can see here is where we do our assembly and soldering. So yeah, and then PLA machines. So we have a hodgepodge of printers out here. You see here, our Chiron is just printing a ton of Easy ABL cases. We like to queue up big jobs like this over the weekend, so when we come in on Monday, they're done. So you can see we got a bunch of printers, and not all of them are running all the time, and that's fine. So yeah, we do have, just so, I do own a single Prusa here, okay? And it does all right, since we put the bond tag on it anyways. You see all of our filament stash here. So we actually house all of our inventory right here in this building. So if you guys buy something from us, it comes from here. We're not drop shipping like a lot of other places do. We handle every single thing we sell, so we can make sure that things are done correctly. Yeah, so that's it. It's a nice setup here. It's nice and quiet. We've got air conditioning and heating. They've got their own bathroom out here. You know, I already showed them the snacks. So, and then like this is, I think this shelf is, this is what they use. So if you guys ever see, I don't know if you guys even know this is a thing, but on our website we have what are called B-stock plates. And this is stuff that's just got like cosmetic blemishes and stuff on it. You can see right here, like there's a little scratch there on that one. Yeah, Gabe was asking about Dum-Dums. There we go, big bag of Dum-Dums. And then these get packed into little goodie bags. So when you guys order from us, for those of you who haven't, you get a little card here with how to get help. You get a sticker and a little sucker. So this is our bin of where we assemble everything. So yeah, there's a lot that goes on here. But yeah, so there's our shop. You can see our shelf of boxes. And yeah, so this is everything. So this building was actually not finished like this when I moved here. Me and a guy that I know, he has a team of contractors. We finished and insulated all this. I actually put the AC units up myself. My dad helped me with the furnace. My dad and I built the bathroom out here. So this was just a garage when we started. I did all the electrical myself, all these lights here. These are all LED lights. These are all high efficiency. We switched everything out here to LED high efficiency.
Tim,
Yeah.
Emerson said, is that the wonderfully reliable Mr. Cool mini split?
That is the wonderful, reliable Mr. Cool mini split. Fuck Mr. Cool. Dear God, do not buy their DIY systems. This thing has been such a pain, okay? But I have the same exact one over here, and it's been fine. But their quick connect fittings are such a pain in the ass. Hate their mini splits. Well, those mini splits. If this dies, I'm going to get a regular mini split with regular flare connections and call it a day instead of the DIY stuff. It's a good idea, but oh my God. So yeah, this is our shop. We've got 3 people here that work here almost every single day. Sean and Danielle are full-time, and then Susan is part-time. So, but yeah, this is our little office / print farm. And the funny thing is, there's actually, if you notice, there's no heater in this room, and there's no vent between here and there because the printers generate so much heat. Even when it's like negative 10 degrees outside, the printers generate so much heat that this room actually gets like 80 degrees in the middle of winter out here in Indiana. So we end up usually opening these doors. We put a fan here, we blow the heat into the main shop from the printers. So, but if that's not enough, we also have both these mini splits can run in heat pump mode, but gas is cheaper to heat with out here than electric. So this is a 80,000 BTU heater from Menards. So, but yeah, that's the shop. So let's go ahead and walk back to the house and wrap this stream up. So if you notice, that's a little automation there. Did you guys notice that? I opened the door. I set this up so they knew if somebody walked in. Listen, I'm going to open the door. There's a little Z-Wave sensor here. And it makes a little ding sound. So they know when somebody comes in. So I got a little keypad here. And we actually use Home Assistant to automate the security system here. So if anything happens, so as soon as I hit that lock button, it arms the system. And then I think it's like 30 seconds after it's armed, all the lights shut off. And if anybody opens a door or a window, it will send me a notification. So it's dark out, so you can't really see the property here. But acres here out in Hobart. And wrap the stream up. So this isn't chopping too big. Obviously, we're transitioning access points. Huh? Yeah, it probably is gonna be choppy for a sec. Yeah, did you guys notice that we have 2 locks on the gate here? One here and one there, because Remo figured out how to open it when it was just one. He figured out how to push this up and push the gate out and got out of the yard because he's a little asshole. So he's barking at us. We're boofing. So, and there's the other mini split for my office. All right. Yeah? Come on. All right, let's switch back to the other camera. Hi, Dingus. What are you doing? Oh, hi. He's like, you're back. You guys were gone forever. All right. Okay, let's switch back over. All right, main camera. There we go. All right. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Your accent goes from Minnesota to Southern Sister Lover. What the hell? I don't have an accent.
Yes, you do.
I do not have an accent, okay? No, I do not. But it is time for the end of the stream, which means Remo. Well, I didn't give him a dingo stick. I'm going to give him a piece of chicken jerky. How's that? What do you guys think? Remo, do you want a piece of chicken jerky? He's going to have to learn to share in a month. Remo, sit. Good boy. There we go. He's very food motivated. Absolutely. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, a little impromptu tour. I don't know if you guys realize how big or small we are. But yeah, we're a very small operation. So literally whatever you order from us, the only exception is like the merch, like the t-shirts and stuff, those come from Teespring, so those are drop ship. But everything else that you order from th3dstudio.com literally ships out from here. We handle every single product ourselves. We have a lot of QC and everything to make sure you get stuff that works the first time. That's our goal here. And then if you guys do have an issue, we have all of our support people are right here in the US. We don't outsource any of that to like India, like other places do. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This was just something we do for fun. It's fun to just kind of, you know, nitpick other people's printers and us all have a laugh and realize that, you know, hey, everybody's got messy printer setups. So anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. Congratulations, all the winners. Thank you for everybody who submitted to the roast, and we'll have to have another one before the end of the year. So maybe we'll do like a like.
If you want his 46.
Red light, you have my phone number. I'll send you a text. So, but anyways, Andrew R, what days do we prefer to get orders? Days that end in a Y. So, I'm dead serious. So we ship out here every single day except for the weekends. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. And we try to get everything out. Basically, if your order is placed before noon Central Time, we're on Central Time here, it'll go out that same day. So we ship out very quick. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little lighthearted stream. It was really funny that that one guy was like taking this super seriously. Maybe next time we get somebody that's like, oh my God, this is terrible. We should all just like collectively just get angry at the same time and just like, I don't know, just troll the shit out of them. That'd be funny. So, so anyways, I hope you guys had a good time. I did too. It was fun hanging out with y'all. And as always, happy printing. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good weekend.